Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shlitva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Ramakrishna has arrived and is returning back to Sri Ramakrishna's original place of when he comes to Surendra's house, he is to call him Surendra. Suresh Mitra's house. Narendra, who lived in that quarter of the city, was sent for. In the meantime, Sri Ramakrishna and the devotees were invited to the drawing room upstairs. The floor of the room was covered with a carpet and a white sheet. This is the olden system. The white, a sheet, bed sheet like sheet will be put even in the king's places and all. People used to sit, most of them and almost all used to sit on the floor, and the whole area will be covered. Below will be carpet, above will be the white cloth on which people will go and sit. So it is an honor being shown, and people must feel comfortable. A few cushions were lying about. On the wall hung an oil painting, especially painted for Surendra, in which Sri Ramakrishna was pointing out to Keshab the harmony of Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism and other religions. On seeing the picture, Keshab had once said, "Blessed is the man who conceived the idea." Now you see, Sri Ramakrishna himself who is pointing out to Keshab that picture in which the harmony of Christianity, Islam, it is, you see, Vivekananda says, the bloodshed the earth has faced because of the religion is more than because of the wars for land and property. So much of thing has happened, and it is not only religion. Sri Ramakrishna has come to dissolve all the differences. Religion is one of the major things that differentiates the people. There is racial differences also. And in India you see linguistic differences state-wise. Each is an entirely different language, unrelated to the other. So we find varieties of people, varieties of things, and they don't come together as if races you can see, and nation-wise split. Each nation feels it is separate from the rest of the universe. Strange. We are also human beings for governance sake, for government. We need a nation. Why enmity? Why not friendship? So this differences must dissolve, and it can dissolve only in spirituality and divinity. Nowhere else differences can dissolve. Sri Ramakrishna has come to give that. First thing, because India was facing great problems from ancient times because of the religious differences. Most of the religious people outside who came got absorbed. Even Buddhism, almost all had spread the whole of India with Shankaracharya's coming. The whole religion got dissolved in the Hinduism back. It originated from Hinduism, dissolved in Hinduism. Many things has happened. If we absorb, there won't be problem. If we differentiate or we get absorbed, doesn't matter. But when difference remains, there will be clashes. And otherwise there must be a common platform. If there is a common platform, like Hinduism, many denominations are there, there is no problem. They happily live, just like we go to a hotel and each one takes his own liking food. We don't have clash. So, like that, each one is following his own path, but the common ground is there in Hinduism. Every act, every thought, every arrangement, even social arrangement, be for ashrama, ashrama means brahmacharya, garahastha, vanaprastha and sannyasa, or the caste system which has come into caste system later on, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. All these are entirely different, in line with nature's movement. Nature, everywhere nature or divine, two bases. There is no dictation, anybody guiding, anybody forcing the laws. It has evolved. According to nature, it has evolved. Just like in rainy season, we see mushrooms coming up here and there. Hinduism is standing on eternal principles governing human life. So, there is no prophet who began it or anything like that. It is there, it is going on, it goes on, it may change, life is same, nature's laws do not change. If it is dependent on the nature's laws, there is no problem. So, there are so many denominations, Shaiva, Shakta, Vaishnava, Advaita, Dvaita, Vishishta, Advaita, so many philosophies, so many followers of each denomination, yet they all compatibly live together because the common platform is nature and the divine. So there doesn't come. Similarly, can't we include the rest of the religions of the world? That's what Sri Ramakrishna gave us. All are calling on the same God in different ways and with different names they call. The one reality is there and we all approach Him in different paths and different ways. So this understanding of one reality and we approach it in different ways. What is my relationship? What is I want to get from it? Just like there is a woman, she is daughter of someone, she is sister of someone, she is wife of someone, she is mother of someone, she is sister of someone. Each one has a relationship. Each one is seeing an entirely different picture of that woman. She is a friend of someone. So each one is having a relationship, is seeing particular aspect of that woman, particular aspect. Similarly, different religions are seeing different aspects of the same reality. It may not tally. Is one who calls sister may not be, another may not be sister to her, she may be mother of her. A child may be, she may be mother of a child, sister of someone. My child cannot never see a sister in her, nor the sister can see a mother in her. They have their relationship, but the object is same. Different aspects, different relationship, different approach, different treatment. Same person. Person is one. This understanding, Sri Ramakrishna, when he, through various paths, he approaches and sees the same end ultimately. When the end is known, oh, they are going that way. See, it is something like a mountain. The people are different places. Each one is climbing from one direction. They are at different places. Their approach, they all want to go to the summit. And each one is climbing. Some may enter different paths. And varieties. One may get a huge cliff, another may get a slope, another may get a strong gradient. One may go by rope, one may go by ladder. Different ways they may reach, but when they reach the summit, they will see others are also coming there to the same place. From below, when we see, we are different, entirely different. The path also is different. The goal they are seeing also different. But when we go to the top and see, oh, all are reaching the same summit. So this understanding Sri Ramakrishna gives to everyone. All religion originate from pure spirituality and culminate in pure spirituality. So in spirituality, all differences dissolve. To know that, to understand, to hold on to that, to be able to not only now for a long time, even before Sri Ramakrishna came, religious tolerance was being taught. Now after Sri Ramakrishna's coming, no more religious tolerance. It is religious acceptance. Yes, your religion also as much true as mine. Acceptance. That acceptance came after Sri Ramakrishna came. Even in Hinduism itself, different denominations did not go entirely together as one. The differences were maintained, but without clash. But now, after Sri Ramakrishna's coming, all accept each other. Yes, your path is also genuine. My path also is genuine. And your path also will lead to the same end as my path leads to the same end. So this acceptance, anybody has experienced God, any time in the history, anywhere, it is valid. It's a valid path. So this, all differences to dissolve. Not only that, another important part when the incarnation comes is redemption of the jiva. This unity at global level is entirely different. Global oneness, one world of love, peace and harmony. That is one part to unite the world, to unite the entire humanity. The other part is individually to give them salvation, show them the path of salvation, leave the path to set to the new situations of the world, the constantly changing world. So situations are changing, the trends are changing, human understanding is changing, goals are changing. One day it was spiritual, now we have come down to the physical, material living. From spiritual living of the Vedic times, how we descended to the bodily level of living with gadgets. This, we have to reverse the process. Again, go back to the source. Blessed is the man who conceived the idea. What a beautiful... Sri Ramakrishna used to tell again and again, all these things. But to put it in a pictorial way and present it, it is a beautiful thing. Sri Ramakrishna was talking joyously with the devotees when Naren arrived. Naren was sent, Naren has come back. This made the master doubly happy. He said to his young disciple, "We had a boat trip with Keshab today." Any thing happening, small or big, in our life, whom we love, whom we trust, whom we like, we go and tell. And something special for us will be given to one who listens to it. Children go to school. When they go to school, whole day they will play there, so many things they will be witnessing, so many things happen. As soon as they come back home, they have a big list to tell to mother. Continuously they will take non-stop. One side they are taking food and go on bada talking, telling the whole thing. That boy did like this happened, that happened in the school. Why they tell? What they have experienced, that experience they want to show, they want to share. This happened, whatever I experience, good and great, or any experiences, even may be bad. A child may be beating another child, and the child is going to report it to the mother. It is not a good incident, yet it's an experience. That experience he wants to share with mother. Why he wants to share with mother? To make mother experience that incident. How she would react to it. How he reacted, he wants mother also to react in the same way. Similarly, Thakur is giving that whole thing, what happened, they went with the Keshab in the boat and all that, telling. And another part is there, how to build up relationships, spiritual relationship, how to maintain the spiritual atmosphere, how to bring joy in the life, because Naren is going to take up the big charge of teaching mankind, giving the message of the Master. What happened in his life is going to repeat in the life of Vivekananda. How Master helped people, how he went from door to door, how he yielded to the demands of devotees. They want him to go in a ship, in a steamer, in the river. He accepts it. What for? For lifting those souls, lifting those people. If a horse has escaped from the grip, horse is running, then you have to run behind the horse to catch the horse. Like that, even incarnation have to come down to the human level to move with the humans, to lift them to the divinehood. Sri Ramakrishna has come down to the human level of going with these people in a boat and ship. They like that. But while going, oh, you are going to do that? Yes, I will be there. And he, as if mesmerizing, he is there, making them unaware of what is happening. They are traveling by steamer, going around, but they are unaware of it. This is an important occasion where we go by a steamer and we don't observe the round, what is happening. I have forgotten to observe, means what must be the influence. So, Sri Ramakrishna wants Vivekananda, the future torchbearer, to how to deal with people, how to get down from the higher position, to move with these people, to lift their consciousness. Not even an opportunity, not even a single moment Sri Ramakrishna has wasted till now. Since he came and sat on the steamer till now, continuously he is keeping the consciousness of every traveler to such a high level for a long time without getting tired. They are enjoying the both on one side trip, one side the spiritual message. We had a boat trip with Keshab. Vijay and many other Brahmos devotees were there. Every act of the Master, any incarnation for that matter, every word that flows out from the mouth has something to teach, some message to give to the world. Specifically, it is going to affect. Now we are reading it. Another 1,000 years later, the whole social condition may change. People may become an entirely different type of people. When they read the same thing, they will have a different meaning altogether. But whatever the meaning they get at that stage of their life, it is an antidote for the time they are living in. Different types of poison is coming out. As the time changes, the poison is getting changed. The trend of man, the nature's drives, all continue as they are. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, what we saw in Mahabharata, it is there today also. It is going to be there in every human, all the enemies, as they are now. They were there in ancient people also. Same lust, greed and all that. And now also it is there. In future also it is going to be there. The message is same, but it is given according to the times of people. Times are changing. We have to give the same medicine in different ways to meet the needs of time. Ask him. Vijay and many other Brahmos devotees were there. Ask him what I said to Keshab and Vijay about the mother and daughter observing the religious fast on Tuesdays, each on her own account, though the welfare of one meant the welfare of the other. I also said to Keshab that troublemakers like Jatila and Kutila were necessary to lend jest to the play. Now, you see, in nature, in our own lives, the sufferings will come. It may not be always that our karmic load is there that is going to give us pain and pleasure. Independent of that, an unknown force works in the world which will be watching the evolution of the jivas. Whenever suffering comes, it may be my karmic load giving a fruit to dissolve away my karmas. I may suffer a little and some amount of karma is going away. Some sukha comes, some karma is exhausting. Some dukkha comes, some bad karmas are getting worked away. Apart from that, there is the divine will working. It can be message of the Lord, missed call from any suffering comes. It can be missed for call from the God. He's calling. The moment some pain comes, immediately understand God is calling you from within. You have to immediately approach God. Then you will understand each thing has a value in our life. Whether it's pain, insult, which we don't like, but it's good for us. Nature and God, in nature and God there is no injustice. Anyaya, adharma is not there in God and nature. There will be always justice. If you have got some pain in any way, physical or mental or whatever, there is a purpose, there is a cause. The cause need not be you alone is the cause. The cause may be compassion of God, love of nature. It can come in any form. Nature wants you to evolve and you are still sitting, then nature has to use a rod to wake you up and make you walk in your own path. Inevitable. God may love you and give you pains to make you walk in the right path. So it is all in the, apart from, always remember, apart from our own karmic life, don't associate everything with your karmas. Oh, my karma was like that, I got this sukha, I got that dukkha. It can be independent of that. Nature is there, Mother Nature. God is there, benefactor. And then there is still higher, the divine providence to provide what you need. I also said to Keshab, then we see there is need of the Jatila and Kutila in our lives. It lends just to the play. One is, it brings, our Brahmanandaji says, how difficult it is to transcend the inner nature. It's an internal war goes on. Inner conflicts are there, external conflicts are there, continuously suffering. War everywhere. Fights within, fights outside, conflict. And when you do the sadhana, spiritual practices to transcend, it will be so difficult. It is climbing over the huge mountain or going against the current. Water flood is there, you have to go against the current. And you are swimming against the current. That is spiritual life. If Brahmanaji says, if by chance you get realization, you will miss the joy of sadhana. That pain and suffering, the way in which you swim and go against the current, there is a joy in it. So that joy is going, that is the Jatila and Kutila, they are going to come in our life. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.